Well done.
There you go.
Fish.
Okay, one piece of shoe leather coming up.
Well, this is just to introduce myself. I'm Joe Spaz, one of the co-hosts for Kiss My Keister.
No, he is not Joe Spaz. He is Joe Riggio. You're Spaz.
Yes. Hi, Joe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Spaz. So, welcome to Kiss My Keister, where we love to gripe about certain things, but then we also find interesting articles which we like to talk about with our guests and get their point of view and see what they're thinking about.
Well, I know for a fact Richard's been
Sounds good.
gearing up for this, so I can't wait to hear what he's got on his plate.
Oh, really? So, should we continue what we were talking about, the sports, and see what he thinks?
Well, I just want to finish up with, I'm worried about my Chiefs. They're geared for the Super Bowl again this year, and, you know, they really rely on that loud crowd in Arrowhead. And there's not going to be a crowd in Arrowhead. So I'm concerned. This may psychologically affect my Chiefs. I'm worried.
Are you sure it's not just psychologically affecting you right now?
What? It could be. We'd never argue that point.
So Spaz, what we were talking about, and maybe you can give us a little point of view, is we were talking about with the sports, since they're not playing as much, and the ones that have started going back, and now you can see the stadiums empty or with cutouts or with video screens with people watching and all this other stuff. But yet, we're talking about the players wanting a lot of extra money to be paid for. Do you think that's going to happen? How do you think the sports industry is going to be affected by this?
Am I really supposed to care? You know, it is what it is. What could I say? I mean, if they can make money, God bless them. They have to rob banks, I'll help.
Cool.
So wait, are you the getaway driver?
No.
No, but he does have mafia connections.
Exactly.
No. I want him to answer, Katie. I want to know, is he going to be the getaway driver? Is he the plan man? How's he fitting in on this?
Have you got your
I
Uber
don't
license?
know. I had to talk to them after they robbed the bank and kind of, play it by ear.
Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting to find out. So, since you're kind of a big guy with comedians and all this other stuff, and probably knowing some stars, I thought this article was kind of funny. Obviously we know that if any one of us were to go to a different state, we would have to actually quarantine for 14 days.
True. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, but the VMAs, which are the Video Music Awards by MTV, they are actually stating that everyone that's coming for the show to be part of it and whatnot does not have to quarantine for 14 days. But they still have to follow certain guidelines, but they're exempt from it.
Interesting. Yeah, that should not be exceptions, but they're going to do what they're going to do, right?
Exactly.
I don't know. The music industry is kind of a wild group of people, so it doesn't surprise me. Free-spirited, go with the flow.
Yep. So, well, yeah, I kind of agree with you. They're on a different wavelength, but I think a lot of the industry itself of entertainment, doesn't matter what you're in, has some kind of spirit of what they go with and say, I'm just going to do it because I want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And unfortunately, it gets them in trouble sometimes.
Oh, yes, Miley Cyrus.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Sean Penn back in the
oh my God.
good old days.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, well, Charlie Sheen likes home arrest.
I had no problem with Charlie Sheen. I loved his show. I don't care what he did at the side.
It's true. I mean, everyone had their little thing, no, that was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise had the tiger's blood. Oh, tiger blood.
I just think about, all the wives that he's had, and I don't even like Tom Cruise anymore.
I'm sure you
No,
do.
I don't
somewhere.
care for him too much.
No,
Yeah,
he's a jerk.
He's going to Gretchen.
Yeah, he's going to Gretchen. That's right. I'm going to turn him in.
So Spaz, give us what we like to call a kiss my keister moment. So is there anything out there in LA that you've seen that's really, gotcha?
Thinking. Well, driving around sometimes there's a lot of traffic. Not really. I just like to send love to people when I pass them by and not be mean. Sometimes there's people on the freeways that love to cut you off or just because they're stressed. And not a good idea.
We were just talking about this earlier with the traffic down here in Florida where, snowbirds, are they coming back or not? And basically, since we're not sure what's happening with most of the United States, pretty much traffic has picked up a little bit, but not by much. So
exactly, yeah,
it's good.
Changed a lot since the coronavirus.
Oh, I love the background music. Is that the background music as you're driving through the highway? Spaz? I guess we lost him.
I'm right here.
Oh! Thought we lost you for a second.
I did too.
No.
I was going to say, is that your background music as you drive on the freeway?
Wasn't that the theme from Love Story?
No, it's what's her name? Olivia Newton-John.
Karen Carpenter, right?
Oh, it is Karen Carpenter.
Oh, I was wrong.
You're
Close.
too young to know who Karen Carpenter is.
I know who Karen Carpenter is.
Carpenter? I
Sorry.
didn't know she had a side job.
I'm sorry. My Philly accent. Would you like me to say water?
Damn Yankee.
Go make your chicken. So, anyway, with that, we want to move on to the next little topic of talking, but
I want to get to the man who ran over the bartender with his car.
hey, Spaz, is that on your side? Is someone calling you?
Is that your phone?
Spaz? Are you there, Spaz?
We're being serenaded. I'm not sure why.
Spaz, are you there?
Yes, I just don't know what's going on. Are we being quiet for this, or
I have no idea.
No, is someone calling you on your other line or something that's like overwriting your phone that you're talking about? Because we're hearing the music, but we're not hearing you.
Oh, okay, you don't hear me.
All right, I hear you now, but I also hear the
I'm
music in the
sorry,
background.
guys. No, it just popped up. That's right. I thought it was coming from your side.
No.
No, we're a non-music show over here. We're all talk.
Oh, great. Okay, now we got to call ASCAP, BMI, and Sound Exchange.
No kidding, because I don't have the rights to any of that music.
No. And basically, I thought you were like, when we were talking about the highway and freeway, I'm like, oh, I guess you're sending love by using that music as you're serenading him as you're passing by.
No,
Going,
I'm very
ah!
sorry. The phone just went straight to Pandora. Anyways, it's.
Well, there you go. There you go, people. You got free taste of Pandora.
There is a perfect Kiss My Keister moment, if ever there was one. Poor man's trying to give us an interview, and Pandora butts in.
Oh, I got one better. I did a Facebook Live video earlier today, and the connection kept going in and out. I'm like, well, technology, the bane of our existence.
Yep. It's only as smart as the person who programs it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Murphy's Law.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Callahan's Law is better.
I've never heard of
What is that,
Callahan's
though?
Law. Tell me a little bit more.
Callahan's Law is Murphy was an optimist.
See, I always like the term, the light at the end of the tunnel is usually a headlamp of an oncoming train.
Uh-huh.
I like that one.
Yep, that's a good one, too.
Or never play leapfrog with a unicorn. One of the two.
Never jump in a well with a bucket with a hole in the bottom.
There you go. Even better. So anyway, moving on. So once again, this is a great Kiss My Keister moment, and Spaz, we'll give you a moment to chime in on this too. But a Milwaukee man gets jail time for hitting the bartender with his car as a revenge for not allowing his dog into the restaurant.
Now, are you facing that kind of stuff in L.A.?
I'm sure they are. I haven't looked up too many weird things that's going on, but I'm sure all kinds of things are going on.
It is L.A. after all.
It is. That figures.
Well, we are in Florida too. And it's the same thing.
No, it isn't. People in California are much younger.
Oh, but up in the ranch, in Lakewood Ranch, we like to call it, basically, we like to have the moment where I love to see the people bring their dogs all over the place, and I get it. They're family pets. I love them and all this other stuff. I had pets.
No, they're not. They're security. They're an emotional support animal.
Yeah, some of them are not registered as support animals, and yet they bring them everywhere. And
you don't know that. You can get those online.
Well, they're supposed to wear the vest if they are.
They do wear the vest.
Give us a clue.
I know, let us know if they are, but most of them are not, and you can tell that people are just mining the system in a sense. But I get it. Like I said, the pets are supposed to be here for us and whatnot, but we'll talk a little bit more about this in a little bit as we go into a commercial.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-317-7211. That's 800-317-7211. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-317-7211.
And we're back.
So we were just talking about pets, animals, service dogs, all this other stuff. And I get it. Once I said I guess they give emotional support to people and all this.
Uh-huh.
I love it. It's awesome.
Uh-huh.
But on the hot days, I don't know about LA, but you could probably tell a Spaz out there, but the hot days in here in Florida, and they're bringing them all over the place, your dog could be at home in the AC with food and water. You don't need to bring them everywhere.
Well, Escondido's pretty bad. And at the same time, I've been out in Vegas a lot. I'm starting a radio network out there. So I've been going back and forth.
All right. So let me ask you this, because you're out there and you're facing that crisis out there, but how are the wildfires out there?
I'm not even around them when I drive.
Okay.
I'm in San Diego and Escondido, which they're probably about 3 hours away.
Okay. I was just not sure because obviously, they're saying it's spreading like wildfire. It spreads
cute.
like, yeah, but I'm bumped. There you go.
Uh-huh.
It spreads like wildfire and it's just going all over the place. But I see all of the things out there and I feel bad because,
Yeah, of course.
You're getting wildfires. We're getting, we got bypassed by a hurricane this time, but now two hurricanes are hitting the Gulf Coast area, which is really bad.
Has any of the smoke reached you there?
No, thankfully, no.
That's good.
Nope. I mean, outside my house, we had a few people get stabbed. A lot of people rioting, stuff like that, but no fires.
No fires from wildfires, but maybe fires from people rioting. Gotcha.
Stabbing each other.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I saw a photograph on MSN News the other day. They showed a parking lot at I guess it was a junk car lot, where they had towed in all the cars that had been blown up and burnt in Philadelphia.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. every car for miles. You could just see nothing but